This is the brand new City of Saskatoon archives. This is our reading room, a substantial space, one which we use not only for researchers but also for presentations and public meetings. And here we have our photocopier. That's very exciting. That is the bell of the HMCS Saskatoon, which was in the mayor's office until very recently and is now hanging up at the city archives. And if you come in and ask very nicely, we'll let you ring our bell. That, of course, is Ken Dahl, Assistant City Archivist, busily working away. So let's wander down the hallway here. That's my office on the left here. We'll show you my office. Ooh, lots of work going on in there. There's our workshop, a little dark right now. Back here we have a space where we put, when we have grant workers or interns or anyone else doing work here, we have a workstation for them back here, which is made even more special by the fact that this is also where we put Cliff Wright's desk. So this was the mayor's desk from the time of Cliff Wright all the way up through Mayor Don Atchison. And then when Charlie Clark became mayor, he asked for a new desk, which he got. And this one ended up in stores, and then stores called and said, "Jeff, can you find a place for Cliff Wright's desk?" And I said, "You better believe I can." And so here it is here. And this lady here, of course, is none other than Florence Nightingale, the mother of modern day nursing. And she comes to us from the St. Paul's Hospital nursing school alumni. Back here is the archives itself. This is the place that people never get to see. This is where all the records are. And also Toonbury. This is Toonbury, who is the mascot from the 1982 Century Saskatoon celebration. Anyway, any archives in the world probably look more or less like this one. Some smaller, some much smaller, some a lot bigger. This here is the bulk of the Star Phoenix newspaper collection, which we just acquired this last December and have only just yesterday finished putting up on the shelves. 48 pallets of bound newspapers, of photographs, clippings, subject files, all sorts of stuff. It takes up a lot of room, but it's an important collection and we're glad to have it. I'm just going to walk you through here. Back here we've got more Star Phoenix material here. Mostly the city archives is the archives of the Corporation of the City of Saskatoon. But we also, like every archives, we have records from other institutions, organizations, individuals, what's deemed to have an impact on the history of Saskatoon. This is our mobile shelving. This was a gift of the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan. This is $30,000 worth of mobile shelving, which we got for the cost of moving it here and setting it up, which I think is a darn fine deal. And you'll notice it's kind of loud in here. That's because this room is temperature and humidity controlled. This is a beautiful space in which to store the City of Saskatoon archives. Our oversized material, which I have to admit, we just kind of jammed up here on the shelves when we were moving in and have yet to really organize. And not that we can't find it, it's just not as well laid out as one might like. But that'll happen yet. Moving is still happening, right? The moving process, we moved here in 2024 in May. And the process of putting everything away and getting it all fixed up and where we want it to be is still going on. And it will continue to go on for quite a while. This is material from the Leader Post, which when we got the Star Phoenix collection, they had sold the building. And so we got notification that if we wanted these records, we had to come now, right now, and get them, because in about 10 days they were going to all be chucked in the shredder because the building was being sold and the new tenants were moving in. And so included in that was all those cabinets of Star Phoenix photographs, which belong in Regina. And so we're expecting people from the city of Regina to come up here later on this month and have a look at them. And get them out of here. So we were not going to let them simply be thrown out. That would have been a crime, and so we don't do that. Anyway, so just walking through, like I say, most of these are city records. Most of these are city clerk's records, bylaws and agreements and contracts and permit files and maps and plans and things that collected by the various city departments over time, the city commissioner's office. These are the oldest records here. These are the ones that formed the original City of Saskatoon archives when it was being held by and maintained by the provincial archives here. So, and these are all reboxed in beautiful coroplast boxes, and going back from 1902 to about 1930, this part of the collection. So that's our core collection, or our eldest material, I should say. These ones here as well. All sorts of different things in here. And of course, that's the thing about archives. I mean, this is just a room with shelves and boxes and books and stuff sitting there, but it's what's inside. It's what's inside that matters. So when you come to the city archives, bring your questions, bring the things you need to know, bring the papers you need to write, bring your research, bring your ideas, and we will help turn them into answers, because that's what we do here. If I was to put a big sign up over my door, it would read, "We answer questions," because that's what we do in archives. Thank you very much.